How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Wi-Fi battle. Today is the third time using this Yanmega team. Let me know who you think is going to win based on the teams you see on your screen right now. And please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. With that being said, let's jump into the game. And the battle begins, or ends, in 0 seconds apparently. They're going to lead off with Ambipom, and we're going to lead off with Infernape. I figured Infernape matched up pretty well against the team, so why not lead with it? We're going against Kane, also known as Kane-Orama, from the Discord server, so you should definitely join the Discord server if you want to have battles and stuff, you know, it's definitely the place to be. Anyway, what we're going to do here, this thing's going to fake out us into Oblivion, so I'm just going to go ahead and switch out into my Omastar. Omastar matches up really well against Ambipom. The fake out's not really going to matter too much. It does break our Sash, but what can you do? At least we'll get a weak armor boost anyway, so fake out does nothing, of course. We're going to eat out like it's nothing. Get the weak armor boost to our speed, which is always nice. Which might make them hesitate to go for a U-turn, because we could easily go for a Shell Smash right now. If I was Shell Smash, that is. Which I'm not. I'm going to go straight for the Stealth Rocks, get them up, because they've got a Gyarados, a Rotom Heat. They go for a Taunt. Interesting, they go for a Taunt. So, Stealth Rocks is unusable. I'm surprised that we didn't outspeed that either. But hey ho, here we go. We'll go for a knockoff, because I'm probably going to see a switch in something like a Rotom or Vileplume or something. So let's go ahead and go like that. They go for the Tank, which is the Registeel. You're going to get knocked off. No item for you, I'm afraid. And they've got leftovers, so that's fine. What we're going to do now is we're going to go straight to Donphan. Donphan can handle this. Donphan can take any hit from this thing. And also, if they want to go for Stealth Rocks, we can go for Rapid Spin. So Donphan is just the perfect Pokemon right now. As they go for Stealth Rocks, as you'd expect. That's fine. Go for the Stealth Rock all you want. Go for it. Go for it. So, with that in mind, do we go for Rapid Spin here or do we go for something else? I think they switch out, so I kind of want to go Rapid Spin. I think they go Gyarados here. If they go Gyarados, should we preempt that? No, can't really preempt that with anything. Let's go for the Rapid Spin. We do see them staying in, which is pretty interesting, because I could have easily just gone for an Earthquake right there. They go ahead and go for what? Iron Head? Does nothing to us. Breath. Not doing anything at all. But I guess if they want to stay in, they want to stay in. Let's go for an EQ real quick just to get some damage off on this Registeel. If they switch out, and that means no Stealth Rock, so what? Let's go for the Earthquake. They are going to withdraw the Tank, and they're going to go into what? Gyarados? Smog. That's Gyarados, right? Yep, there we go. There's the Gyarados coming in. Gets the Intimidate off, unfortunately, as Earthquake is obviously going to do Nout. Absolutely Nout. So that's fine. Absolutely fine. We know it's going to go for a Dragon Dance, so I suggest we go straight into Infernape. But I want to go into my Mandrake first, because Mandrake can wall Gyarados pretty well. Ice Fang hurts, if it's a +1 anyway, but not too much. So they go for a Taunt, which is really interesting. So a Taunt Gyarados and a Taunt on the Ambipom. They're just one big troll team, just doing their thing. Let's go for a Sleep Powder. Oh, wait. They just taunted us, and I'm just like, well, let's go for a Sleep Powder. Let's go for a Giga Drain. Let's not be stupid here. They go for a Dragon Dance. Okay, Dragon Dance is fine. Dragon Dance is absolutely fine. We can handle Dragon Dance. I mean, we outspeed with our Infernape anyway, and we can just go for a Thunder Punch. So they have leftovers, which is interesting. Interesting indeed. We're going to go for another Giga Drain. I'm just anticipating them setting up the Dragon Dance again. Then they go for an Ice Fang. It's going to do a lot of damage to us, which is fine. Gets a crit. No effect Spore or anything like that, which is really frustrating. Now, fully expecting another Ice Fang here. I'm going to go into Infernape. Which might be risky. It's not risky at all, is it? They definitely either go for a Taunt or an Ice Fang here. So let's go straight into Infernape. Infernape's fine. The reason that we have Choice Scarf Infernape is because it's great for getting the KO on, like, Dragon Dance users. For example, you know, Garchomp. No, Garchomp. Garchomp. Garchomp doesn't get Dragon Dance. Well, hey. Gyarados, for example, because +1 speed Gyarados does not outspeed Choice Scarfed Infernape. And it catches a lot of people off guard like it's going to do right now. Watch this play. Watch this. Go for the Thunder Punch. You're not going to expect us to outspeed. You think we're sacking the Infernape, right? They actually withdraw. They expected the Choice Scarf. That's fair enough. They go into Baguette, which is the Rotom. Rotom's going to get hit by a Thunder Punch to the face. Does nothing, of course. But it's chip damage at the end of the day. And we get to see what item it's got, which it doesn't have, are leftovers. So, with that in mind, I'm going to expect to go for a Volt Switch. Do we expect Volt Switch or do we go... I was going to say to expect Volt Switch and go into Donphan, but I don't know if that's the right play. They might go for a Trick. Which one do I want to get tricked, though? Let's go Donphan. If they trick us Choice Scarf, so be it. We can be a Choice Scarf Donphan and roll with it. There we go, going to Donphan. They actually hard switch out of their Rotom and they're going to go back into Gyarados. Okay. It's the Ambipom. Alright, cool. Ambipom comes in. So, with Ambipom in, they're probably going to taunt us to stop us from going for Stealth Rocks. So, I'm going to go straight for an EQ. I'm going to go straight for an EQ. They'll probably fake out first, so that's fine. Like I said, we're going to eat that up like it's nothing. And now they probably go into their Rotom or their Gyarados, in which case we go for a knockoff. They go for a taunt. Okay, cool. So they're going for a taunt expecting the Stealth Rocks, which makes sense, as we can go straight for a full-powered knockoff. Does a lot of damage, gets rid of the Silk Scarf, which is great. Absolutely great for us. And this next turn, I'm wondering what they're going to do. We'll go for another knockoff just because it's going to KO the Ambipom potentially. They go for a switcheroo. What are they going to switcheroo? Oh, they're going to take our leftovers. Interesting strategy. But you lost your Ambipom, so that's fine. We'll take that. We'll take the Ambipom loss. Ambipom going is a big deal. The Ambipom, that fake out damage every turn, it switches in, is just big, you know. So what are they going to go into, though? That's the real question. They're going to go into Toadstool, which is, of course, the Vileplume. Vileplume is deadly for Donphan, so we don't want to be in this situation right now. What I'm thinking of doing is just going straight into our own Vileplume. No, wait, because they go for a Giga Drain, yeah, 100%. Or they go for a Sleep Powder. Yeah, I think they're going to go for either Giga Drain or Sleep Powder, so I'm going to go into Vileplume. Vileplume is my safe option, so we'll go ahead and do that. There's no need for us to make any drastic plays. We are winning at the moment, so let's see what they do. They go for a Sludge Bomb expecting the Vileplume, which is really unfortunate for us. What can you do about it, though? What can you do at all? Nothing at all. We'll go for a Strength Sap, though. Wait, does Strength Sap work on grass types? Oh, it does, yeah, cool. So we'll go for a Strength Sap real quick. We're going to lower their attack stat, which doesn't mean anything to a Vileplume, of course, but we are going to get some nice, delicious, nutritious health back, which is great. As they go for another Sludge Bomb, which is going to do a lot of damage to us. But it's fine. It's fine. Can't keep going for a Strength Stat. We're going to have to do something about this Sludge Bomb. What do we go into here? For a Sludge Bomb? I don't think we do anything. I think we just go for our own Sludge Bomb to get some damage off. There we go. A little bit of damage. They go for another Sludge Bomb. Exchanging Sludge Bombs. Mandrake's going to go down. That's unfortunate, but I don't really see any way around that, to be honest with you. So, Infernape's looking nice. If we can get rid of the Rotom and the Gyarados, to an extent the Gyarados. We don't need to do that at the moment, though, because we have got Buzzington, the Yanmega. So what we're going to do is we're going to scare this thing out. We're going to make it bring in the Registeel, and we're going to go for a Flare Blitz. Do we go for a Flare Blitz? No, we're going Donphan. We're going Donphan Earthquake. We're going to withdraw again. Making a double switch into Donphan, expecting the Registeel to come in. They either go Registeel or they go Rotom. The tank, that's Registeel, right? Yeah. Also, the tank comes in. We go straight for Earthquake because they're probably going to go Gyarados or something. No, they stay in, probably to get up the Stealth Rocks, which makes sense. As they do exactly go for a Stealth Rock. Yeah, cool. So Stealth Rock comes through. Stealth Rock comes through. We go Rapid Spin to keep them Stealth Rocks off the field. They are going to withdraw the tank. They're going to withdraw the tank. They're going to go into Toadstool, which is the Vileplume. See how much damage this Rapid Spin does. Not a lot of damage. Not a lot of damage, to be honest with you. As they get the effect Spore Poison, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? We got rid of the Stealth Rocks, is all that matters, really. As now they kind of have to go for a Giga Drain, right? Like, luckily, we're in a really good position now because Yanmega can do a lot of damage to their team. I think they know that though, and they'll probably go for a Sludge Bomb now, anticipating the switch, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm fully expecting them to go for a Giga Drain, really. I think Giga Drain's the most likely move they're going to make. Let's see if they predict the Yanmega though. Strength Sap. Okay, Strength Sap works. Works for me. Works for me. As they get some health back. Going to fully restore the health, in fact. They're not going to take an Air Slash. There's no way they take an Air Slash. They probably... But then again, we made the double switch earlier, which means they're probably thinking we will do that again. We'll go into our Donphan expecting Registeel or the Rotom. So they'll probably stay in. Let's go for an Air Slash. Let's just see if they stay in. They don't. They withdraw. So they're still playing it safe. Playing it incredibly safe. Wolfenstein. That's the Luxray. Okay, Luxray comes in. Let's see how much damage Air Slash is doing. Oh, that is tempting. That is so incredibly tempting. So their Guts, a Luxray, which is pretty common for Luxray. Luxray is not very common, but you know, the set is common. We go into. Do we go? So what do we do here? We don't want to lose Yanmega. We go Donphan. Donphan's the obvious switch. They might go for Ice Fang expecting that, but I'm still going to do it anyway. I don't think Ice Fang will KO. They go for Ice Fang. It's not KOing. Poison's not KOing afterwards, which is great. As this next turn, what we're going to do is we're just going to go for an Ice Shard to get some damage off on the Luxray. I think that's the best play. Let's go for Ice Shard just to get some damage off on the Luxray. They probably switch out into something to take an Ice Shard, but I think they know I'm sacking Donphan at this point. They stay in to take the Ice Shard, that's fine, respectable. I just wanted to get some damage off on the Luxray, to be fair, so it can finish it off with something else. So, looking at this matchup, we can probably go into Infernape. Or we can go Yanmega. I think Infernape's the best one. So we're going to go ahead Infernape. They won't bring Vileplume in here, because we could easily go for Flare Blitz. They're probably going to bring Rotom in, so let's go for a close combat. They actually stay in to take the close combat. That's fair enough. Because, to be fair, there wasn't much they could do there. They either sack the Registeel, risk the Flare Blitz on the Vileplume, risk the Thunder Punch on the Gyarados, or risk the close combat on the Rotom. And Luxray's the one doing the least for him at the moment. So, they let Luxray go down. That makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. They go into Toadstool. They know we're locked in, don't they? They have to know we're locked in. So what we're going to do here is we are going to go... We are going to go into Umbreon. We haven't used Umbreon yet this game. Umbreon's a really good switch in here because it's very specially defensive. And it doesn't really care too much about... I don't really care much about Umbreon being put to sleep, basically. So let's go into Umbreon real quick. There we go. Let's see what they go for. Sludge Bomb, expecting the Yanmega. Yep, also. And they get the poison with the Sludge Bomb, which is just hilarious. Synchronize is obviously not going to work on a Vileplume because a poison type can't be poisoned. What we can do now is we can go for... There's not a lot we can really do here. We can go for Yawn. Let's go for Yawn. They're going to withdraw Toadstool. What are they going to go into? The tank, Registeel, that makes sense. We'll go for a Yawn real quick. As this turn, they're probably going to go ahead and set up Stealth Rocks. Which is frustrating. Truly frustrating. Really frustrating. So, knowing they're going to get out the Stealth Rocks, let's go into... I really wish I had Ancient Power on my Yanmega. Let's get Yanmega in for an attack. Because Stealth Rocks are obviously going to be up. So it makes sense to get to Yanmega. And Yanmega does really well for us the rest of this game as well, which is really annoying that we're going to get Stealth Rocks up on our side of the field. They go for the Stealth Rocks. They're not really bothered if they get put to sleep. That's fair enough. Yep, there we go. Down it goes. Down it goes. Let's go for Bug Buzz. Bug Buzz should take out the Registeel. I love how the little lights on its eyes turn off when it's asleep. That's pretty nice little detail. So we'll go for Bug Buzz, take out the Registeel. I was actually expecting it to live that for a second. I'd just be like, that's my luck. It dies. No, it lives the Bug Buzz. That's my luck right there. Get the speed boost, which is nice. We can take on the Gyarados and the Vileplume, no problem. But they do have the Rotom, so we need to be careful with that. In comes the Gyarados. Gyarados coming in is a weird one. Mainly because I don't really know what they plan to do here. I'm going to go straight for the Air Slash. It's just going to do some damage to this thing. So let's go for it. I would have personally gone into Rotom there because that nearly took out your Gyarados. And they... Oh, they got the Flinch, bro. The Flinch, though. The Flinch. Yanmega's epic comeback.com. That is amazing. Let's go for a Bug Buzz just in case they switch out. They're going to withdraw Smog, probably into Rotom, right? Baguette. That's the Rotom, yeah. Okay, Baguette's the Rotom. We'll go for another Bug Buzz. Does a solid amount of damage as well, which is really incredible. Really incredible. Unfortunately, we have to kind of stay in. That's all we can really do. Yanmega making an epic comeback right now. I think Bug Buzz will KO from here. I really think Bug Buzz will KO. It does! We get the KO with the Bug Buzz on the Rotom Heat. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Yanmega making an epic comeback right now. I can't believe it. In comes Toadstool, the Vileplume. I have a feeling you're going to live an Air Slash, which is fine. Absolutely fine. Live an Air Slash. Go for it. Oh, no way, Jose. You are not living an Air Slash right now. There's just no way. Yanmega is going to get some Life Orb recall damage, but that is absolutely fine. And in comes Gyarados with 60 seconds of the battle left to go. We are looking pretty right now. Absolutely pretty. As we can go for a Bug Buzz and take out this Gyarados real quick. And that is going to be the game. So that was a very good battle through and through. I think both sides played really well, not to toot my own horn. I think that Flinch on the Gyarados mattered big time. Let me know if you think I would have still won without that Flinch right there. Let me know if you think it still won. I think it'd have gone down to timer, but I don't know whether I'd have won that, to be fair. I mean, Infernape matched up really well. If I could play around with the Infernape, they had Vileplume and that left. But yeah, GG Kane. That was a pretty fun game. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.